Welcome back to another RMS support tutorial. Today we will discuss some of the troubleshooting steps while importing a submittal registry. In this lesson, we will go over how to import a submittal register, some common errors that are generated while importing a submittal register, as well as where to download the preferred template to import within RMS. Let's get started. The submittal register, also referred to as ENG Form 288, consists of items identified in the contract specifications that are determined necessary to adequately describe the work. The submittal register must be updated and properly maintained throughout the duration of the contract. Although every office may have its own procedure, be sure to follow the directions of a USACE representative for further guidance. To facilitate the input of large amounts of data related to the submittal register and NAS, RMS 3 has integrated software data widely used by the U.S. Corps of Engineers such as Specs Intact and Oracle's Primavera. This has resulted in the development of formatted text files generated by these programs from which RMS 3 reads in data. Use of this import capability simplifies the input data into RMS 3 and helps to ensure the data is complete and consistent with the information source. When Specs Intact is not used to generate the contract's file specification, the submittal register can also be imported from an Excel spreadsheet that has been specifically formatted for this purpose. Note, if you have a Specs Intact submittal register file, you need to use the Import Specs Intact module. The Import Submittals module is only used to import the submittal register via the Excel file template later described in this video. For more information on how to import a Specs Intact file, please see the link in the description box below. To import a submittal, navigate to the Import/Export tab, then click Import Submittals. From this menu, you will see the Import Submittal Register, Import From, Import To, and Import Mode. In the Import From section, you can click Download Template to get the preferred template for importing. Once downloaded, extract the files using Window Explorer and select Extract All. Now you can see that there are two Excel files, a blank template and a template with example data. Both of these files are used for reference and can be used to help execute the import process. We will visit these files again later in this demonstration. If we navigate back to RMS, the Import To section allows the users to select the destination of the imported file if there are multiple registers constructed in the contract. For this demonstration, there is only one associated register. It is important to note the two options in the import mode. The import mode determines if the submittals being imported will overwrite all the existing submittals, or if the submittals being imported will merge with the existing submittals. If the option to overwrite is chosen, the existing submittals will be deleted and overwritten with the data being imported. Any completed transmittals in the transmittal log will be lost. Once the file has been imported, this action is not reversible. Any submittals being overwritten or deleted cannot be recovered. Unless the user knows that all previous submittals are not needed, it is advised that the user chooses the Merge with Existing Submittals option and clean up any duplicates that may occur after import. This will help to avoid any data corruption of any existing items. Lastly, when the file is ready to import, click on the Import Submittal Register button and select the properly filled out template to complete the process. Now let's take a look at a blank version of the RMS Submittal Register template. The most common mistakes when filling out this template are typos and blank cells. Ensure that the contract number and the delivery order number get transposed verbatim within the contract. In column A8, the most common mistakes are blank cells inserted after the specific column. If there are blank cells, RMS will read the document as completed and will not import. If we hover over the red button, you will see a list of instructions for further reference. You will notice to disregard the information after the red text. This is a reminder that RMS 3 will only read XLSX files, not CSV. This information will be updated in future releases. If we attempt to import this template with the wrong contract or delivery number, we will receive an error message like this. If we attempt to import this template as a different file type other than XLSX, we will receive an error message like this. If we attempt to upload the document while it is still open, you will receive an error message like this. To resolve the issue, simply close out of the file and re-import. Now let's take a look at a properly filled out template. You can confirm that the contract and delivery numbers are correct, as well as no blank spaces in column A8. Another thing to note is that there can only be one designated mark in each of the sections highlighted below. If there are more than one, RMS will not process the document properly. Once we have made all the necessary adjustments, we will click File and save as an XLS file. The last step is to import the properly filled out template and click Import Submittal Register. You should now receive a confirmation that the submittal register has been successfully updated. If after a successful import you notice in the submittal registry that the numbers don't match the numbers from the template, a good thing to check is the formatting of the numbers that were copied from a separate file and pasted as dates instead of text. You can confirm this by clicking on the cells in column A and checking the function view to see if it looks like the date format. You can fix this by selecting the entry and deleting the data, then re-enter the appropriate section number. In summary, we went over how to import a submittal register, how to download the preferred RMS import template, and some common error messages and troubleshooting tips. We hope you found this information helpful, and thank you for watching.